postgame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. A lot of W's recently for this Miami team. Coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season, just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players try to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did. Yeah. Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
It's an Eastern Conference battle at the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, Florida, as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at Brooklyn, still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of some new momentum and get closer, Steve, to where they were a season ago.
And right now for Brooklyn, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans.
Quality shot they create.
Unloads, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the bat.
And I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. And early on, they've been nearly perfect.
Adams outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part.
And Adams kicks to Wade. Baseline jumper, and he hits the jump shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing.
Here's Adams. Good on the triple. Adams has got 14.
He's got some...
And a wide open look for Freak. That falls. Nice speed that time. Go. Just 3 to shoot. Robinson misses. The Heat leading by 9. And here we go. There's Winslow. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Winslow's got 7 points. Adams powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Some really terrific numbers for Freak. He has 18 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
He hits both from the stripe. 3 minutes of action so far. Stoudemire, the screen. Wade passes to Adams. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 6 assists now in the game. Nets trail by 16. Good from Wade on the assist by Freak.
An easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And Adams with the slam.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe.
Adams outside. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Bosch.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Adams. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a
balance and cause that shot to go awry.
At the top of the key, Lopez. It's hauled in by Adams.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game. Lopez passes to Heinrich. There's a screen by Robinson. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Miami leading by 16.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Feeds it to Whiteside. Johnson against Wade. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Wade. And now that's Bosch has got 4 rebounds in this game. Wade. And he banks in the layup. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel guys at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of
get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Here's Adams, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Stokes is checked in for Bosch. Deng comes in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Sloan. Here's Adams.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice.
Miami with the rebound. Adams has got his 3rd rebound tonight. The dish to Stokes. Here's the 3. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Adams. Adams has got 48. 7 seconds. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Heat out front, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Wow. Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
All right, listen up. Terrific job so far. The fans are into this game, and we're going to keep them there. First things first, How about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. We did do a good job finding space on the perimeter, moving the ball around and getting open looks from three-point range. That was a big plus. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed, but somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Johnson. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Jarrett Jack, and it's Heinrich in at the shooting guard position. Got that one up quick. That's 12 points for Dwayne Wade.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Jack against Adams. And Jack, here we go. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
To the inside, Johnson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For Brooklyn, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Both good from the line that time. The Heat leading by 23. Wade outside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Young. The high post shot. That's good.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going.
But they get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's good off the back rim and in. Here's Adams, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Adams has got 55. Pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Miami ahead, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside, and it's Adams in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Brooklyn with the ball. Adams, just 5 to shoot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Adams has got 60.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Pass to Johnson. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. And that's now 7 points for Joe Johnson. The Heat leading by 23. Drive by Adams. That's good.
And they are trying to put the hammer down.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Boy, has he put his...
It's hauled in by Adams.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Stoudemire outside.
Sticking too much.
Deng dishes to Whiteside. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Whiteside, a screen on Lopez. And Adams with the slam.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team, guys. They're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Wade. Adams has got a couple of three-pointers now. And the Heat going the other way now. Takes the three. Three ball falls through. Another from Adams.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty...
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on it. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Best game? I mean, Doris, that's kind of hard for me to answer, given the amount of great games I've had this year. You feel me? It don't matter, though, because best is yet to come. I'm taking over the lead the rest of the way. It's that simple. Woo!
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
When did you know it was going to be one of those nights on the offensive end for you?
After I saw a few shots go down, it was pretty clear I was in a good rhythm. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. Next.
It was a great win for the team tonight. What can you take out of such a positive overall performance?
I knew the team was capable of a performance like this. I was feeling it tonight even before the game, telling guys in the locker room that this game was ours. Now I just got to keep them hungry. Not let them forget how dominant we could be. Huge win tonight. Huge win.
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when are you going to get her a ring?
Whoa. All right, I didn't know we were going to get all personal up in here tonight. If there's anything I learned after my first season in the NBA, is that it's best to keep my personal life private. So that's what I'm going to do. Me and Yvette are happy, just like we've always been. She means the world to me, and that's all I'm going to say. All right, I'm out.
Pre-game show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Miami Heat. Looking at Miami, they're a team that no one wants to face right now. With just one loss in the last 10 games, they'll be tough to beat. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game today. Heard it here first.
And the only time he's not shooting, Kenny, is when he doesn't have it.
No question.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. See you later, folks.
What if he's mentally shooting?
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Miami Heat are ready for this thing to get started. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Cavaliers, still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of some new momentum and get closer, Steve, to where they were a season ago.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've gotten off to the kind of start teams.
Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside, and it's Adams in at the 1 spot. And making connections
has its benefits.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he'll be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. And just a step ahead of the D. In
this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
That's good.
I like the
pass to Adams. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that is a major there yet in the quarter.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Wade. And 11
up in this period.
Here's Adams, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And back and forth we go. That bucket.
And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And Adams with the slam.
Hard to get that one off. With
really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Now Adams following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. And that one's good.
And when they've gone to him.
And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Adams' shot is good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Miami leading by 4, and a wide-open look for Freak. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Excellent ball movement there, guys. And they're trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he
giving us a great look at that one. Bosch, no one around him, and the Heat, another 3. And back by Bosch. Here's Adams, and it's Miami with another. And a closer look here at the Huskies.
A game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a... Smith, the pass to Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Miami's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Adams' shot is good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been
out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
5th in scoring, 6th in assists. They're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
Make your presence felt.
And they've been scoring with such ease. I mean, they've been so resourceful at that end of the floor. If one thing doesn't work, they've always got other options they're able to come up with in terms of their offensive attack.
In transition, here comes Miami. And there's Dang. That's good on the assist by Freak. Adams has got 3 assists.
A hustle play on the putback by him.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Freak. 34 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Puts it up from 12. That drops. Adams has got 38. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Adams. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, it's scary because
Dellavedova. It's stolen by Adams. Inside. And Stoudemire, the bucket on the assist by Freak.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Varejao setting the pick for Irving. Shumpert in the corner. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
Then his first, and that was pretty good.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Irving. Averaging 22 points per, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense.
There's Winslow, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
It's Williams with the drive, and it's blocked by Adams. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
But he decided to go for a little extra.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Adams, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists from past the arc, and he gets it to go. 53 points for Freak.
He had a great start from the arc, and he's
separated by less than 6 seconds. Adams' shot is good.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The Heat lead by 12. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. Well, we've established a clear dominance on the interior at the offensive end. And until they prove they can stop our inside game, we have to continue to pound it into the post. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
The Heat leading by 12. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. And it's Adams in at the point. But they'll get another chance. From outside, off the mark. And they're running. Irving kicks to Shumpert. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. The Heat shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Adams' shot is good.
That was a smile.
No luck. The Heat go the other way with it. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. Two elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight. Field since halftime, they're having a tough time getting it going here.
Adams' shot is good.
He's got some serious.
And here we go with Adams running it up the court.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-foot three-point land as these guys are. Makes them that much more valuable as point guards. A
record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man.
By 18. Here's Adams. Hits the three-point foul. Adams has got 14 points now in the second half. Two shots coming up. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Heat. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. The drive by Adams, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a three-point play.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them.
By Cleveland.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
What an
drive by Adams, connects on the 17-footer.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Heat opening up a huge gap. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Varejao comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Kyrie Irving in.
Clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Adams' shot is good.
You know, huge height advantage there. And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side.
There. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take. Well, they scored over half of their points so far. That's a major.
Here's Adams, and it's Miami with another. Now, from the baseline, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Wade.
When it rains, it pours. Another.
A tough first half, but it's been a different.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was so.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats. I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better, he's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
And it's blocked by Adams. For the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Wow. What can you say?
Cavaliers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting. Drive by Adams. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from.
Still a nice play to make sure.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really a team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. What'd you think, Shaq?
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart, you're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.